Biden was stunned when he heard someone say that Trump would be reinstated as president in 6 months. MyPillow's CEO is making a slew of explosive claims this week. During an interview with Rolling Stone, Lindell claimed that in 6 months, Donald Trump will be restored to the White House. 6 months from now, Trump will be our real president, and our country will be heading towards its greatest rebirth in history. Lindell was speaking to Rolling Stone as part of a story about Trump's most die-hard supporters that was published Monday. Lindell hosted a frank free speech rally in Michigan over the weekend, and he wasted little time going after Fox News for apparently not being there to cover the event. "I want to say one thing. Where's Fox?" the CEO said. "This is part of our canceled culture and our free speech being suppressed. When you've got Fox, who is supposed to be conservative, whatever, and you can't even go on there and say anything anymore, it's disgusting." Many Americans are curious to know how many people believe Mike Lindell that Trump will be reinstated as president. There are so many naysayers out there who are so sure about what they're saying. They take historical precedents and constitutional law so seriously. They say that a former president and losing candidate cannot be reinstated to the presidency. Well, folks, I hate to burst your bubble, but it's called a petition for writ of quo warranto. If after the state audits are complete, the evidence shows that there was massive voter fraud, the state legislators can decertify their election results. Then they can file a petition in a court of law seeking a declaration that the election was won by fraud, and a writ of quo warranto will be issued and Trump can then be reinstated as president. Now that there are many judges who have finally gotten involved, this might be exactly what will happen. That means when Biden is removed, Harris will also be removed automatically. So sit back and watch for things to get real interesting. Lindell said he has investigators looking into Fox News because they silenced him on their network. Lindell appeared on Steve Bannon's War Room Pandemic podcast to discuss his upcoming documentary film on the 2020 election, which he continues to believe was stolen from Donald Trump. Lindell was asked about Fox News. Bannon said, "I don't remember seeing you on Fox recently. Why are the Murdochs afraid of Dominion? Why is Mike Lindell not on Fox? And why do they seem to say, hey, when Dominion says something, we're just going to shut up about it and talk about Biden's tax bill?" Lindell replied, I'm going to have those answers soon because I've hired private investigators and I've spent a lot of money on them to investigate everything. The bots and trolls, who's behind them? Why is Facebook involved? Why is Wikipedia involved? And then the big question, why isn't Fox having people on? Why isn't Fox on there talking about Dominion and Smartmatic and the election fraud? He said, while leaving out any mention of the slew of election fraud convictions that have been handed down to Republicans in courtrooms across the country since November. President Trump will be back in office way before that. Hopefully he picked a different VP this time around. Hopefully it will be someone who isn't afraid to see a door closed behind a woman who is walking into his office. Hopefully he will choose a loyal lemming who is too smart to carry out his constitutional duties in a pinch. How about you? What do you think about this issue? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, and let's talk. If you enjoy these videos, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.